Well, hello, KOREMATSU Middle School families. Welcome to the Gateway to Technology class back to school presentation. And my name is Mark Pohl. If you're watching this video, chances are your student is in my Gateway to Technology class. And so what I'd like to do is first show you how to best communicate with me. Communication is easily done through email, mpohl@wccusd.net is my district email, and I'm checking that several times a day, try to communicate with you within 24 hours. You can also phone the KOREMATSU Middle School office at 510-231-1449, and they'll leave a message. So those are the ways to communicate best by email. So I'd like to start off by telling you a little bit about the Gateway grading policies. I really believe firmly that it's imperative that students have good attendance and that their engagement and effort is good. That's first and foremost. And I have a policy of applying 50% to the engagement, and 50% of the grade is the average of their assignments. So let me just state that students really are expected to be respectful and participate enthusiastically in this classroom, because this is a very fun class. And second of all, I just will stipulate straight out that engagement is evaluated subjectively, and participation and conduct are important elements of engagement. So I look at the kids and I try to evaluate them pretty much at full credit at all times, unless they start breaking rules, unless they stop doing assignments, unless they're not necessarily as enthusiastic as I would expect a full participation. So I might tell them that they're going to lose 15% if they don't turn in what I call the Gateway clock. The Gateway clock is a tool I'm using this year to bring students back to attention, get them to be seated, get them to mark the Gateway clock as done, and then remain calm and quiet so we can debrief at the end of a period. Anyway, the other 50% is assignments. All units are going to include pop quizzes at any time, student projects, and daily assignments, and they're all awarded 0 to 100%. So that's the standard traditional scale. Usually 90 to 100 is an A, 80 to 89 is a B, and so forth. And if students are dropping below that 60% number, it's really time to possibly discuss between the parents and the teacher what can be done. Anyway, the best way to keep monitoring your student, if you want, is to keep looking into their Google Classroom. And there's a large purple number that can be found in the Classroom tab. You click on the little person with the icon, it's the head and shoulders, and you're going to see a large purple number that says their most complete and up-to-date grade average. So it's, if your student's staying above 90, you should be very proud of them. Now, the curriculum that I use is developed, and I've learned from this company called Project Lead the Way. It's a nationwide company, and they've developed a lot of the curriculum, and I'll tell you more about that as we proceed. So what do students learn? Let me just say that this is a STEAM curriculum: science, technology, engineering, art, and math. And I'm heavily interested in graphics, and so there's a component of desktop publishing that I have teach with the kids throughout the entire year. I'd say these assignments are rigorous, and they're certainly relevant, and Gateway Technology will get them a foundational computer skills that like none other in the school. So let me just say this. Students should expect to use their school provided laptop daily. And I really would appreciate it if you would help your student obtain a mouse, and to remind them to have that at all times. The assignments that I give get ever more challenging throughout a semester, and without a mouse, they're going to struggle doing the tasks that are required. Please, and if you can even donate mice, send an extra one or two with your students so that they could donate it to our class. We're always in need of mice. They get stolen and broken, and as again, if a student has their own mouse, they're more likely to protect it and use it and not beat on it and not pound on it and break it. If it's school provided it, invariably they break them. So now let's go into this, what concepts are taught. The units that are taught in the Gateway to Technology start with design and modeling, and that's the units we're currently in right now. And then we have the robotics unit, we have a flight and space unit, energy and the environment, magic of electrons, and desktop publishing. Desktop publishing is really integrated into all of these. I have students make posters and art projects that go along with the content. So, what do the projects look like? I'll begin by explaining more about the design and modeling unit. Students discover the design process and develop an understanding of the influence of creativity and innovation in their lives. They are then challenged and empowered to use and apply what they've learned throughout the unit to design toys, play settings, chess sets, playgrounds, and other examples such as you see here. The next unit I'm going to talk about is called Automation and Robotics. Robotics projects include those that you see here. Students trace the history, development, and influence of automation and robotics as they learn about mechanical systems, energy transfer, machine automation, and computer control systems. Students use the VEX robotics platform to design, build, and program real-world objects such as traffic lights, toll booths, robotic arms, conveyor belts, robotic cars. It's quite an exciting unit and very challenging. Next, I'll let you know about the Flight and Space unit. The Flight and Space is an exciting world of aerospace as it comes alive in the Flight and Space unit. Students become engineers as they design, prototype, and test models and learn about the science of flight and what it takes to travel and live in space. They solve real-world aviation and space challenges and plan a mission to Mars. As you can see, they're going to make some hot air balloon, kite, air rockets, gliders, and if you're a second-year Gateway student, you'll be possibly working with RC aircraft. So next, let's discuss the Energy and the Environment unit. Students are challenged to think big and toward the future as they explore sustainable solutions to our energy needs and investigate the impact of energy on our lives and in the world. They design and model alternative energy sources and evaluate options for reducing energy consumption. So you can see examples of the energy and the environment projects here: wind turbines, dioramas, energy inventions, energy testing. Well, I think we're running out of time for this back to school night video. So I'd like you to think about talking with your student, talking with your kid, and find out just what they think about the Gateway to Technology class so far. I hope they're enjoying it. I hope they appreciate me in the class. And if you have any concerns, you can feel free to email me. And again, I'll try to communicate back with you quickly within 24 hours to address your concerns. Well, have a good evening.